what kind of life do I want? And am I living it right now? Even if it's not the end goal, is it the path that will lead to it? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Yeonni. Today the camera might be a little bit different and the audio a little bit different. It's because this little one here decided to chew up my laptop dongle, so I can't film with my camera. But I still didn't want to miss an upload this week, so I'm filming on my Pixel 3 XL, which actually has amazing portrait mode video quality. Just the sound isn't quite there yet, but I hope you don't mind. I'm wearing this fuzzy coat today, and I think Chai thinks I'm like actually embodying like mother status right now. He's loving the fluffiness of this. So he's been sitting here for hours. First thing, if I keep looking at the screen, it's because it's hard to see where the lens is, so please bear with me. Second of all, if my energy seems a bit low, it's because it is. Today's Monday, and I'm obviously not at work. I had to call in sick, and I'm, first of all, physically not feeling well, that's for sure. But also, I really needed to also take a mental health day because I'm feeling so burnt out, and lo and behold, today's topic is burnout. And I've had this topic on the back of my mind for a while, but I think it's in a way like I didn't want to make the video because then it'd be like accepting that I am burnt out from work. So I didn't make it, but I realized I need to make it now, and I want to make it now. So yes, let's just get straight into the video. I want to talk about burnout, what is it, and how do you deal with it, in the hopes that it will help you, whoever is feeling burnt out, and also will help me. So basically, what is burnout? Basically, it's when one's health is ruined because you are completely exhausted through overwork. It's a state of chronic stress. There's various signs of burnout. I'll just list a bunch. Physical and emotional exhaustion, cynicism and detachment, feelings of ineffectiveness and lack of accomplishment. Something really scary about burnout that I read that I completely agree with is it doesn't happen like right away. It's very insidious in that sense, where it kind of creeps up on you, so it's harder to recognize. It's not like,
oh, this feeling I'm feeling is burnout, should take care of myself.
But there are signs. So these are the signs which I have experienced or that I am experiencing. Chronic fatigue, just tired, no energy, sense of dread, insomnia, trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. Physical symptoms like chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, fainting, headaches. Ow, ow, ow. Loss of appetite, no, that doesn't affect me. I'm an eater. When I'm sad, I eat. When I'm angry, I eat. When I'm happy, I eat. So whatever any like physical symptoms I go through, loss of appetite is not anything I go through. Anxiety, oh my god. So anxiety, they say, could be very mild in the beginning, but it gets really, really, really bad and cause issues with productivity at work and even personal life. And oh hell yeah, that's what I've been going through. Depression could feel mildly sad, occasionally hopeless. But it gets worse because you feel trapped. Like, doing this video validated so much more that I'm so burnt out. Ways to deal with burnout, they say. I'm just going to also read these and try to comment on them. And they say, first, assess what is stressing you out. What could be the cause of burnout? And what's stressing me out, I've been trying my best to assess the cause of burnout. I've been working at my new job for about 5 months now, so it hasn't even been 6 months. But like, I think the burnout comes from the fact that, first of all, social work, this is a very, very difficult job. Burnout is a very common part of being a social worker, which I was warned of and I'm aware of. But like, I signed up for this for a reason, you know, and I feel like whatever I put my mind to, my heart to, I can achieve. But with this particular job, it's been really, really hard because I was placed in a setting that I did not like. Not that I didn't say I didn't want to work in this setting. It's just I've never worked in a setting like this, and it was just not where my heart was at all. Trust me, I've had a lot of back and forth when it comes to how I feel and how I'm reacting to this job. And honestly, a lot of it is I feel disappointed in myself because, you know, when I make these videos and stuff, I feel very confident and like passionate, and clearly the passion's there. So sometimes I wonder, like, am I like cherry picking like which population I want to help? And I feel like a shitty person, really, when I start thinking that way. Like, see, it's hard for me to put even words to it, and I think it's because there's just so many different layers to why I feel so burnt out at this job. And social work is such a like personal job where so much of your personal morals and values are aligned. So I've been telling myself awful things like, wow, you call yourself a social worker, like, but why can't you just suck it up and work with this population? And I just know that I'm not happy. Like, I love the one-on-ones I have with my clients. They really just, they call it vicarious resilience. Like, their resilience and how strong they are to live the lives that they live despite the negative circumstances that they've had to go through. It's amazing. And I do love therapy. It's like, so I'm assessing, and it's not that I don't like social work anymore. It's just this setting that is really difficult. And every day, I think one of the biggest things is I don't want to have to go into work and feel unsafe. And just being real with you, I work in a setting that's very unsafe. There are security measures, but it's really very like reactionary. If someone is on like a trip and decides to stab me, it's like, what can I do afterwards? Call 911. There's nothing set in place to protect me. I don't feel safe. I don't feel like I'm being utilized the best way possible, because I'm not a drug counselor. I've never taken even a single elective in substance use, and maybe I should have. I mean, who would have thought I would end up with a job like this? Yeah, so that is the assessment part. It's not a clear cut, this is making me upset. This is not making me upset. It's just a lot of things. Another way they say that I could deal with burnout is learn to say no and delegate to others while you're working on overcoming. That has been very difficult, and I think it's a cultural thing at times. Being Asian, it's hard to say no to your boss, really. It's kind of instilled in our bones to respect authority, and I'm really working on it. I've lived in the States for like 19 years. I moved to the States when I was 6, so, and I very much identify with like American, like Western ideals. And it depends here and there. That's why, being bicultural is really cool. But I notice more and more of like my Asianness, when I come across these things. And it's hard to tell my boss that I'm overwhelmed. It's hard to tell her that, I might need help delegating, because in a way that makes me think that I'm admitting that I'm not capable, like I'm week or something like that. And I've been working on it. I think I'm getting better at it. Another way to deal with it, they say, is take a break, take a day off, relax. And that's what I'm trying to do today. Self-care, do things that make you happy. It's hard to do self-care when you're burnt out, because you just want to kind of shrink away and disappear, and you just kind of want no one to look at you, no one to call you. You just want to be alone. But it's like, in the back of your mind, that's not going to help you. It's like a balance. Maybe be alone to assess and figure out what's going on, but also you have to surround yourself with positivity and positive people, and it's hard. But one other thing I'm doing for self-care today is I put on a face of makeup. I was going to stay in bed all day and just sulk and like figure out where I went wrong. I'm a bit dramatic when I'm a little sad, but I put on a full face of makeup. I think it looks cute. I put on a cute outfit, at least on the top. Bottom, I'm still wearing pajamas. And I'm making a video and talking about it, because making YouTube videos is self-care for me. It makes me happy to be able to talk about these things. And then the last thing they say is rediscover your passion. And I've been trying to do that. Like, what led me here? Am I still passionate about social work and therapy and mental health? And I am. I really am. I just feel like right now I'm kind of stuck in a place that's not making me happy. It's an amalgamation of various factors that I believe has led me to be burnt out. I haven't taken any vacation days in the 5 months. It was my choice in the sense that I wanted to get a hold of like my position and understand what my responsibilities are and get accustomed to this job before going on vacation anytime soon. But it's also that like my agency has this policy where you're on probation for 3 months, so you really can't take any vacation days. And like when I take vacation days, I feel like I'd feel guilty because I have clients I have to see. So that's like the moralistic personal investment in my clients that social workers deal with. I thought this video was important because I made a few videos like this in the past, but I'm feeling very vulnerable and weak right now, and it's not like an existential crisis. It's not like, what am I doing with my life? I know what I'm doing with my life. It's just I feel like I need to make some adjustments. This is me today, March 11th, whatever the time is right now, 2:18 p.m. I'm taking a mental health and physical day off from work because I'm extremely burnt out, And I made this video to hopefully encourage any one of you out there who might be feeling the same way about whatever industry you're in, whatever job you might be going through, or even school, that you're not alone. When you have burnout, it can be crucial moments of figuring out, like, what kind of life do I want? And am I living it right now? Even if it's not the end goal, is it the path that will lead to it? And I know for me at least, yes, I am on the right path. I love social work. I love therapy. I love mental health. I love psychology. I've said this since the beginning. My end goal isn't to be a social worker. It's to become a psychologist. But it's just, I feel like there might be a need to do some tweaking, maybe in my own lifestyle, how I take care of myself outside of work, or how I am learning to delegate and advocate for myself at work, or taking some precautionary measures, buying some pepper spray, I don't know, to protect myself at work, or like even talking to my supervisor about safety of their employees, whatever it may be. I am very passionate about what I do. It's just certain things I think might need a bit of tweaking. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video if it did help you in any way. I make videos every Monday on mental health and social work, and occasionally I'll put something up on a Friday or a Saturday, a vlog, a get ready with me, whatever it may be. I really appreciate this platform and each and every one of you who take the time to watch or comment, or who have been following me on this journey. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you know that. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I went like this because I thought the camera was here, like I always do with my camera, but it's actually here because this is my phone. So goodbye.